gosh. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you saw probably a video or two ago, okay. I'm so out of breath. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Okay, I don't know where I left off because Russell called me and I had to go downstairs and let him in. But anyway, we are having another baby. It is Sunday, so I'm wearing Chiefs. He just got home from watching the game. I didn't watch it. So I don't even know if we won or lost, but it's fine regardless. Mahomes wasn't back, so whatever. Anyway, I know most people get ready for YouTube videos, but I don't, if you can't tell. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you an update. I was gonna do this earlier, but I took Mara out to lunch and then we walked down to the park. And then when I got home, I started making an apple crisp and I was like, I don't wanna go up and start filming this video and then have to go back downstairs to get the apple crisp out. And then of course I had to eat some right when it was done. So anyway, I waited a little bit. But I kind of wanted to just update you on how it's gone so far. So I know you've gotten a little bit, I just got an update. Chiefs beat Vikings 26-23. Yes, nice job. But yesterday I was 11 weeks, and so today I'm 11 weeks 1 day. We had an appointment on Friday, and they wanted to do, well, here, let me just go back. So first things first, when I found out I was pregnant, I was about 6 weeks, I think, or about 5.5 weeks or so. And I didn't want to tell Russell right from the get-go. So I didn't. I told him like 3 or 4 days later because I was feeling I was going to try to keep it a secret, but I was feeling so sick. Well, come to find out, I was actually sick. I had a viral infection and that was just making things so much worse. I was terrified that like I was gonna feel that sick this whole time, or that I was having twins or something. But it was all good. I did have to take a few days off of work. It was sucky, but I got over it. But the morning sickness this time has been so bad. So when I had the viral infection, they gave me some nausea medication and I was taking it, but to be honest, it was making me a little constipated. So I didn't love taking it, and it also made me feel like this crazy hunger, which is not super abnormal for me because I'm like hungry all the time, but it just was a different type of hunger. It was so weird. So when I was 7 weeks, I went to my first doctor's appointment and they did an ultrasound just to see how far along I was because I didn't know. And then I had my appointment afterwards with my midwife, and everything went fine, except they just told me that I had 3 cysts on my left ovary, and that one was like normal, a cyst that like you usually have when you first get pregnant from whatever ovary released the egg. And 2 of them were just like random cysts, and they looked fine, but they were just really big. So they just wanted to keep an eye on them. So time goes on, whatever. I was just so sick, morning sickness now, and just really, really tired, like the normal pregnancy symptoms, and like food aversions like crazy. My senses, like my sense of smell is really, really, sorry, Roscoe wants to say hi. Hey, hi. My sense of smell is really sensitive already, and it's crazy. Like everything makes me feel sick, even if it's a good smell. If I smell it for too long, or like meat cooking, it's better now. But after that first appointment, that's just kind of how I was feeling. And then I started noticing these big lumps in my stomach, and most of the time it was on the left side, so I was thinking like that must be my ovary. but I wasn't sure. And then I started getting this other little lump. I could feel like something tighten, and I think it was my uterus. Just like a lot of people, I don't think can feel the tightening, but it doesn't hurt or anything. But it's like you could feel a tightening. So I would like lay down, and I have this big lump. Well, sometimes I would have 2 lumps, one really big one and then one small one like on the other side. And so just kind of interesting. And then, so we went back on Friday, and I didn't get to see my midwife because she was out that day, but I saw one of the OBs that I saw like in a previous pregnancy. And they did an ultrasound to check, they looked at the baby, so we got to see the baby, but they didn't do anything. They just checked the heart rate. And then they like measured the size of the ovary. So like one way it was like 10 centimeters, and then another way it was 8, and then they measured this little spot, it was like 4 or 5. It was interesting, but so they didn't really tell me exactly how big it is. But like the biggest part that she measured was 10 by 8, and it looked freaking huge. But they said it hasn't changed much since the last time. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's gotten bigger, if it's gotten smaller, who knows. But the baby looked cute and was like kicking around. It actually looked like a baby this time. But so when I spoke with the OB, she said that sometimes what happens is that you get that cyst when you release an egg, and it kind of helps give like, I don't know if it gets hormones or what it does, but it helps the pregnancy like go on until you're like totally a little bit like 10 weeks, 12 weeks into your pregnancy. So she said now that I'm 11 weeks that it could potentially rupture. She said it might not, but it might rupture. And she said that most of the time, if that happens, it sends people to the ER. So she just wanted to let me know that if I get this like crazy pain, stabbing pain on my side, that's probably what it is. So it was a little scary. I mean, not scary in the sense of like something terrible gonna happen, but scary in the sense of like, who knows when it's gonna happen, and it might hurt really, really bad, or who knows, it might not. So I'm just kind of waiting to see if that happens. But I guess if that happens, everything's still okay. Like the baby should still be fine and stuff. But I did ask her, like when I lay down, I have this big lump, and she was like, surely you can't see your ovary. And so I laid down, and what she thinks is that it's my uterus, and then my ovary, since it's so big, my uterus is getting bigger, and it's like raising up, and it's kind of under. So it's pushing the ovary so I can see it. And then she said that you're just thin enough that you can see it. And I thought that was funny. So I'm really not like a small person, but a short person, but not small. So yeah, I don't know exactly how much weight I've gained. I think it's, now this is crazy because I'm only 11 weeks, but like I for probably the first 4 weeks that I knew I was pregnant, and once I was like sick and stuff, I was eating like trash food, like you've heard in the last video, ramen noodles, raviolis, like the worst stuff. And I've kind of gotten things back on track now, but yeah, I'm probably like around 10 pounds like gained. This is not baby, it's like fat gain. So there's that. Next time we go back will be on November 27th, and I'll be 11, 13, 14, 15, 15 weeks. We did do the blood testing for chromosomal abnormalities, and it'll also tell the gender. So they'll call us back with the results next week or the week after. They said hopefully next week, but maybe not until the week after. And that basically just tells you like if there's anything wrong with the chromosomes, like if there's too many or too, you know, whatever. And then if we want to know, they'll tell us the gender. So most people think it's a girl. I feel like it's a girl, but now, like lately, the fact that I feel like it's a girl is making me start to think, well, maybe it's a boy. Russell thinks it's a boy, but pretty much everybody else thinks it's a girl. So we'll see. I have been really attracted to girl things. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, either way, we have one of each, so it'll be fine to have, you know, a boy or a girl. We'll definitely do a reveal video when we find that out, because I'm super excited. I don't know how people go 40 weeks and don't find out the gender of their baby. It's crazy. I mean, it's cool, but me, I could not wait. I'm like wanting to buy some cute little stuff, and I don't like gender neutral stuff. I mean, I like gender neutral, but I want to buy like some specific things. But anyway, I don't know what else there is to update. Oh, things that I'm taking. I still haven't started taking a prenatal, but I'm taking a multivitamin. So I do have really bad acid reflux, just normally, but during pregnancy it's terrible, like terrible. So I take Prilosec once a day, every day. I take a multivitamin, just a women's multivitamin. It's generic, like Equate brand. I'm taking B12 and B6. I'm just taking both of them because I've been taking B12 and I'm almost out of it, and I just started taking B6. So I'm just gonna take the B12 until I'm out, because those are things that have to be built up in your system, or you have to continue taking so they build up in your system. Sorry if you can hear Jay crying. I think he just fell down. His dad's with him, so I'm not that bad of a mom. And then I'm also taking 500 milligrams of vitamin C. When I was sick, I was like terrified of getting sick again, so I was like, I'm gonna get some vitamin C, take that every day. I was gonna get an emergency, but I just thought, I knew I could be able to take the tablet and just chew it up, and I didn't know if I was gonna be able to drink the emergency drink. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it to update you on. I have been like sleeping on the couch. When I was sick, I slept on the couch. So I've been sleeping on the couch for a long time, and my back is killing me. It hurts so bad. So my skin, oh, that's one other thing. I don't know if you can see, but I've always had like pimples on my face, like my whole life. But I've never had, I've had pimples on my arms and my chest and stuff, but I've never had it this bad. It's so crazy. What do you call it, back knee or whatever? So my skin's been terrible, and not that it's ever been really good, but it's just so bumpy. I have so many little bumps everywhere. But yeah, so that's the update right now. I'll probably give you another update at maybe 14, 15 weeks, probably 15 weeks. Make sure that you like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions, or you just want to like comment to show me some love. Hit the notification bell wherever it is. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. So that you get updated when I post videos here in a couple weeks. We'll have a gender reveal video, and it should be pretty fun. So stay tuned for that. But we'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so I guess I'll show you a little like bump update, but I just look fat. So that's the reality. And this is my third baby, for those of you who don't know, so don't judge.